Under the Neighborhood Stabilization Program, we have certain guidelines that we have to follow by HUD. And one of those guidelines is to abide by the city's procurement code. We put out a competitive RFP, and we got 5 responses.
That's not my question, baby. My question is, why would we be spending $140,000 to build a house on one vacant lot when the city has at least about 11 vacant lots, and you're not going to have enough money to build 11 homes at $140,000? Why aren't we just buying the houses like it's supposed to be that's been foreclosed and causing the nuisance? Check and see. The house don't have to be in my district. It could be anywhere in the city. And the average foreclosed home, if you go in as a city, you can short sale it and get it for less than $100,000. I'm going to vote against this simply to reassess our plan. You can always change the plan to build one new house, and say over in District 1, where there's a very important neighborhood and a foreclosed house sitting next to it, that's the house you should buy. Not over on 3rd Street. 3rd Street ain't gonna never come up to the standards where you should be using federal dollars. Not now, until you get the dilapidated stuff out of there and you really do it. And that's what needs to be done.
I'm not sure I understand what you mean by
How you mean you don't understand what I mean when I say you're going to build a house?
No.
No, why you're saying that you cannot
can't you
speak
talk
to
with him? Because
Mr. Parkin.
Yeah, I just asked Burgess why
Mr.
you're not.
Parkins told me he could not talk to me.
For what reason?
For that same, let's don't bring it up.
He cannot talk to you about certain things pertaining to...
No, but this is the certain thing now.
No, this has absolutely nothing to do with the neighborhood stabilization.
This is not a low-income area grant. This is a city-wide grant. You call the bank will short sale it, and you got a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom house for $60,000. That's what they're going for.
Our plan calls for the purchase of 6 properties.
Change the plan, Mr. Parkin. The plan could be changed in a 24-hour notice by calling a meeting at City Hall. You change the plan and let them know that one new house, I don't even see why we should have one new house.
The property located at that address was an abandoned property, an eyesore in the neighborhood. We purchased a property for $37,000, thereabout, and our intent under the plan is to redevelop that property and energize that neighborhood. We have until September 2nd to obligate our funds. We have to abide by HUD guidelines.
Mayor, that deadline means that there isn't time to amend the plan.
Okay.
And the plan is to purchase and rehabilitate the homes. This one particular home was beyond rehabilitation, so it had to be demolished. And in its place, we're building a new home, which is part of the program.
If we have to obligate the funds by September 2nd, why can't we buy a foreclosed home?
We did. That was a foreclosed home that was purchased. That property was foreclosed, and it was beyond rehabilitation, so it had to be demolished.
Okay.
And the program says that we either repair or rebuild. And so that's what we're doing. That's one of the 6 homes. There isn't time to change the plan at this point in the game, or else if we don't spend the money, we have to give it back.
No, I don't think so. I wager on that one. I wager with HUD on that one. It's not legal to change the plan. You can spend your surplus, but you can't change the plan.
We did change the plan. The plan has been revised. If you recall, at one of the previous recent meetings, we revised the plan so that we could spend more money.
Jerry?
What I'm saying is between today and September 2nd, there isn't time to make another revision.
Jerry, I don't want you to talk to me like I don't know what I'm talking about. I said that you could change from building $140,000 house.
It can be changed, but not in time for it to meet the deadline.
You could try. You could call in the morning, the HUD, and tell them.
And if we lose, we have to give the money back.
So what?
Okay.
Okay. Thank know some of you have not come to the meetings before, but when the commission
don't
is
yell.
discussing
Yeah, don't do that.
with the staff, please, we want you here. It's not that, but you have to be quiet, because we up here cannot hear each other speaking when noise is coming from there. Thank you very much. Commissioner...
Still seems to me that we could have got more bang for our buck. I'm not faulting you or any other staff. It just seems to me we could have done it better. The commissioner, you're right.
And I know what I'm talking about. I don't bring up things I don't know what I'm talking about. And I'm tired. I'm tired of you not saying staff or what you don't trust me. I could change that with a phone call to HUD in the morning.
Program, which is a separate grant from the CDBG grant.
Okay.
We can give up to $80,000.
All right. So that means if you gave this person or whoever came and applied $80,000 on this house, it will cost them $60,000, and get 2 more houses for $60,000, and you put 2 more people in a home, because you're going to give them the $80,000 out your money if it's done right.
Okay. Couple of things. This program is a 4-year program. It ends in 2013.
This program is a part of the stimulus dollars.
Correct.
To spend and spend in a hurry. How did I get to Orlando?
I don't know how you get to Orlando, but you were in Orlando with us.
I was in Orlando with you,
Yes,
and I
Commissioner.
know this program.
And
if nobody don't beat me to the HUD in the morning, by 10 o'clock I can have you an extension not to spend $140,000. But you go ahead, because I'm going to vote against it anyhow.
plan.
Are you paying the union wages for this house?
If it falls under the Davis-Bacon Act, yes, we have to pay prevailing wages. And part of the Section 3 plan is that we employ low-income qualified folks.
No, the part of the plan is that you hire Section 3 residents. Ain't no low-income, Section 3 residents.
Section 3 residents are qualified based on income.
Well, I know, yeah, but I just want Peter to change his mind on spending that much money on one lot on Southwest 3rd Street, and I live next to the street.
The rules are the properties have to be foreclosed or abandoned.
Well, it's abandoned on 3rd Street where you finna build this roof. It could easily be abandoned on 3rd Street.
Sylvia, Peter, why don't you and Jerry and Burgess get with Sylvia tomorrow and discuss these concerns, because they're...
And I'll call her, that's right.
All right, so let's do that, because this is something that's very important, and if we can have extensions, or if we
Very
can buy
important
more
to
of
me.
the, in different areas and so on. So
I'd
tomorrow-
be more than happy to do that and clear up some of the misconceptions.
Okay.
Thank you.
If
might not be able to go back.
If nobody don't call ahead of me in the morning, I guarantee you get a change. But you know what's been happening? Things that I say get changed when the call go ahead of me. And the people tell me who called and what they say. So if you're going to make me out of a liar, just don't even bother about it. I said it could be done. I know it could be done.
Just one point of clarification. For us to do an amendment to our plan, we have to abide by a citizen participation plan. That calls for at least a minimum of 15 days.
Man, don't start that stuff. Now, didn't nobody even know when you changed the plan, the last plan. If you had that, didn't nobody know about that but me. If you ask any member in the neighborhood, they'll tell you right now they don't know when you changed this program. And when we had it, we didn't have but 8 people there. When we decided how to spend the $2 million with Miami.
I was going to ask Peter, if we don't approve this tonight, what is your idea, what are the consequences? Do we miss out on the opportunity?
The consequences are, if we don't obligate our funds by September 2nd, HUD will come in and reclaim our unobligated
Use it or
funds.
lose it. Use it or lose it.
Use it or lose it.
We're going to get some more money anyhow. You're going to get some more money because the stimulus money hasn't been spent, and they're going to reallocate. And if you don't read the paper every day like I do, you won't know that.
Okay,
Right.
may I
But-
have
but
the
so
floor.
we
I have
have-
the floor.
right.
I have the floor. So we,
But we have till September 2nd, so our next meeting's August 17th. So we still have time.
Yeah.
Even if we table it tonight and bring it back on the 17th.
That's right.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
However, if if we miss making a decision on the 17th,
Well, we
We don't-
will, we'll have more answers by the 17th, so I would,
We're gonna have an answer tomorrow.
I mean, that's my,
I make a motion that we bring this, we table it now, bring it back up on the 17th, and see what can be done. in,
I'll second your motion to table.
okay, may I have a, could I please
That's the way you do that.
have a roll call?
Yes.
Commissioner Poitier,
Yes.
Vice Mayor Miller,
Yes.
and Mayor Nolan.
Yes.